You heard the Mountie. The guy's trying to kill me.
Yeah, since when has a pig ever been straight with us?
Don't we have enough saved up already? Can't we just jet?
No, we need more.
We always need more.
Look, we're going, okay? Don't I always do what I say? You want to go back to the foster home? I'm taking care of you. Andy? Andy! Meet me back at Celia's, you hear me?
Listen, Buster, if you eat all your carrots, I've got sugar cubes for dessert for you.
It's a very good choice. Plenty of carotene.
What's that?
It's a red or yellow crystalline pigment found in carrots, among other things. The body converts it into vitamin A. It's the orange stuff. Have you ever ridden in one of these things?
Sid says it's a waste of money.
Sid's not paying. Excuse me? May I? I've had some experience.
Go ahead, but she only moves for me.
Really? There. Come on up. Diefenbaker?
It's a wolf, huh?
Yes, his name is Diefenbaker.
Looks pretty sick.
Oh, it's just a plea for sympathy, I assure you. So it's just you and your brother, then?
No, we've got family. They've got a big ranch with lots of horses. We're just, hanging out, making a few bucks until we can hook up with them again. You ever been to Wyoming?
As a matter of fact, I have. I arrested a man in Wyoming.
Well, then you know where we're going. I'm gonna have my own horse when I'm there. I'm gonna ride it every day. That's why Sid's got us working so hard. He's just trying to get us there.
Well, I imagine you'll be leaving quite soon.
Yeah. Pretty soon, I guess.
When, a week, a month?
I don't know.
It's a big trip. You must have been planning it for a long time. You must talk about it a lot.
Yeah, we talk about it. Well, I talk about it.
How long?
What?
How long have you been planning the trip?
A few months, maybe. More like a year, actually.
Ah.
Look, we're going, okay? Sid always does what he says, always. Just that we gotta go together like we promised.
Okay. Here. You want to try this? Just hold it nice and loose. There you go. That's it.
Personally, I prefer Myrtle Beach to Martha's Vineyards. You?
Tell me, is that blouse from the Gap?
So, what do you want?
Excuse me?
Well, Sid says that people only do stuff for you when they want something, so what is it?
Well, the world's a big place. Sid's only seen a little part of it.
Do you think that guy's gonna come after me again?
I think that's very likely.
You kept saying something about a book or something.
Is that what you stole from me?
He didn't say anything about stealing anything.
No, that's right, you didn't. Want to go around again?
Well, it's kind of raining.
Oh, yeah. I'll help you down. The killer has a very specific tattoo on the side of his neck. She says she pickpocketed something from him the night of the murder.
Yes, sir.
She says she took some kind of device. I think they call it an electronic organizer.
The book. Sonny's address book.
Perhaps. There's something more, Ray. She said he tried to use a wire on her. I think it was a garroting wire.
Well, I guess it was killed the same way.
It was a small tattoo, the Stars and Stripes, located approximately 4 centimeters below the left ear. I remember it quite distinctly. And judging from the sharpness of the color, our man either avoided the sun or the tattoo was relatively new. Now, if we can just match up the style of the tattoo to the artisan...
Fraser, a tattoo is a tattoo. It doesn't take a Michelangelo to doodle Old Glory on somebody's neck.
On the contrary, Ray, a tattoo is a very individual thing. You don't hand it over to just anybody. You have to have faith in the vision and the integrity of the artist.
The artist?
Yes.
You call this art?
Well, very much so. And you know something? It's exactly that kind of assumption that has contributed to the commercialization of this ancient form in recent years. Excuse me, these subtle shadings, are they Zulu-influenced or Tanganyikan?
Boyd!
Ah.
Nuance. You don't get a lot of it in this business, that's why I remember him.
Nuance?
The man favoured subtlety. At first I thought he was just another Cro-Magnon knockoff. Had him figured for the dancing Statue of Liberty, the flag at Iwo Jima, John Bon Jovi. You sure you only want red and white?
Yes, just red and white, thank you.
Then he did something unexpected. It was like he ordered a bottle of 1970 Chateau Margaux with his burrito.
You mean the American flag on the back of his neck?
Yeah, postage stamp size. You have to appreciate it. Are you sure? I've got a very nice metallic puce.
No, red and white will be sufficient, thank you. And I believe you will find that the maple leaf actually has 3 points, unlike the oak, which you have rendered quite accurately here.
Problem?
No, carry on.
Do you know where we might be able to find this guy with all the nuance?
No, just paid cash, then he left.
Did he talk about his work? Mention a favorite restaurant or anything?
Not the talkative type. He gave me this, though. As if I don't have enough of them.
Johnstone. Senator Johnstone.
Come on, let's go. Ah, well, perhaps next time.
Well, that's very nice. Is that the Tanganyikan influence?
Okay, so Sid, when are we gonna leave?
Leave me alone.
Sid, when?
A month or two. Look at this. It's movie actors and football players. They got lots of money.
So what?
Some of their names are in this computer. I knew it was worth something. I knew it.
Okay, how much do we have saved?
Look, you don't worry about that. That's my business. You dip, I do the rest. What the hell are you doing?
Looking at our money.
Oh, give it!
Well, that money is mine, too. I must have lifted at least $500 last week. Now, where is it?
Have experience, all right? Andy! Don't you walk away from me.
You spent our money, Sid.
Look, I put food in your mouth and a roof over your head.
You said it was all right to steal from other people.
Look, you know how much it cost me to keep you out of that foster home?
And you said it was all so we could go to Wyoming.
There's nothing in Wyoming. It's just some stupid idea you got into your head.
What are you talking about? Mama said we had a family out there. She said
Mama lied!
You said you would take me there. You lied. No!
Celebrities are no different than the next guy, Fraser. The only mistake you can make is treat them like they are.
Still, Ray, there is the matter of etiquette.
Are you saying that I don't have any etiquette?
Etiquette is a loose codification of the rules of conduct in polite society, and I believe that precludes accusing a United States senator of murder, conspiracy, and moral deviance.
Frazier, this is America. We do that all the time. Excuse me, Senator Johnstone, please.
We have dozens of campaign workers. We don't demand a psychiatric history before allowing them to stuff envelopes. This one.
The woman he killed was Sonny Barkley. Maybe you've seen some of the press coverage?
Ditch the slogan. This way, Detective. That's quite an accusation.
Oh, who's accusing? I'd just like a word with the senator.
Sounds to me like you want to start a smear campaign.
Look, I got a dead madam, a missing address book, and a guy running around with a garroting wire who's a walking advertisement for Elliot Johnstone. I think that warrants a conversation with the man.
You believe the senator, a well-known advocate of family values, knew Miss Barclay?
It wouldn't be the first time a politician preached one thing and practiced another.
You have proof of this?
Look, all I'm asking for is 5 minutes of the man's time. Now, you can keep stonewalling me, and I'm going to start to get suspicious. Like maybe the senator did know Sonny Barkley. Maybe they exchanged phone numbers, and maybe that phone number found its way into her little black book.
So you are accusing him?
All I'm saying is it's possible.
Well, it's not.
Oh, and you know this for sure. You know where he is and who he's with every minute of every day and every night?
Yes, I do.
And I thought you were his campaign manager.
I am. I'm also his wife. What district did you say you were with?
A waitress gave me your number. I have what you're looking for.
Yeah.
A book with names in it. Want to hear some?
Be smart, kid. Take the book back to the alley where you stole it from me. I'll meet you there.
I want a reward. 10,000. If you don't pay, I take the book to the cops.
The girl. She's your sister, isn't she?
What?
I thought so. She looks a lot like you.
My sister?
The alley, 1 hour, bring the book.
What about my sister?
Oh, don't worry. I'll keep a close eye on her. I don't want you on the streets anymore. All right? Get in the car.
Now that takes real vision. Shaking down a United States senator.
Honest to God, sir, all we did was ask Mrs. Johnstone a couple of questions. She completely overreacted.
Oh, you think? You did accuse her husband of consorting with a world-famous prostitute.
Suggested, sir, never accused.
Well, that makes a big difference.
Harding, what were you thinking?
Excuse me?
You let this idiot question a United States senator?
Can't we talk about this in private?
I don't have time for that. I have to report to the mayor's office and explain to them why your detective lost his mind.
Sir, we have compelling evidence tying one of the senator's men to the murder of Sonny Barkley.
Oh, really? And what would that compelling evidence be?
Well, that would be a, you see, sir, it's sort of a small,
It's a tattoo, sir.
That's what it is, sir.
Johnstone has a tattoo?
No, an employee, his bodyguard, I believe.
The guy with the tattoo murdered Sonny Barkley and stole her organizer, and we have a witness.
Someone saw this guy kill Sonny?
Well, not exactly. Our witness stole the organizer from the killer.
A young pickpocket, sir.
Oh, a credible witness.
Well, she was later threatened by the tattooed man with the same type of weapon.
So you proceeded to grill the senator's wife on the word of a thief?
Well, not just the thief, sir. We also spoke with the tattoo artist, and he gave us this.
Fraser, there are thousands of these things all over the city. I have one myself.
I believe, sir, that you will find that all those other pins are labeled Johnstone 96. This one is from his earlier campaign in 1990, indicating that whoever wore it had to have a particular attachment to the senator to have kept it and be wearing it 6 years later.
Your pickpocket. Can she ID the guy?
Yes.
She's here ready to make a statement?
Well, she's not on the premises, sir.
You ever stashed somewhere?
Well, we don't actually have her in our actual possession.
But you know where to find her.
Oh, no, sir, we don't have the slightest idea.
Oh, you are a piece of work, Vecchio. And you wonder why your career's going nowhere. Nope, you are so incompetent. You couldn't get to nowhere if I drew you on that.
Detective Vecchio?
I'm not through with him.
Commander, the kid says it's urgent.
What kid?
Would you mind not interrupting me?
Commander, this is still my unit. These are my detectives. Okay, if Detective Vecchio needs to be disciplined, I'll do it.
What does he want?
Something about an address book?
Well, would you excuse us, please?
He said he'd be here. He's gonna see us. He's gonna know I went to the cops.
Relax, he doesn't think you're that smart.
All units, report.
Unit 1's in place.
Unit 2.
Unit 3. Unit 3, are you there? Unit 3.
Unit 3, check.
The suspect appears, let him get into position. Don't overreact, just wait for my command. That is, unless you...
Your department.
Thank you, sir.
They're here.
Stay cool.
Moving this way.
Hold it, police! Hold it! We're blown! On the fire escape! Stay put! On the rope!
Nothing!
Nothing!
I can't do that. I'll kill her. Now get out of the way. It won't do you any good.
Andy! No! Andy!
Actually, Sonny Barclay's address book was recovered.
Just tell me how soon I can get him into court.
You okay?
I'm fine.
I was thinking, maybe we should get out of this place.
Sid, you just fell off a building.
Thank you for the book. She never wanted to steal. I made her.
Not to worry. I got a friend down at the state's attorney's office.
Good luck. Your friend hates you, Rick.
It's just a ploy.
She would like to see you incarcerated.
So she likes handcuffs.
Sorry.
No, I'm fine. I took the liberty of...
I found it on my desk this morning.
I hope it wasn't damaged. I
No,
noticed
actually, it's been like that for years. Thank you for finding it. And don't ever go into my office again without permission. That's my first and last warning.
High winds north and the sky will carry you away. You know you have to leave here. You wish that you could stay. There's 4 directions on this map, but you're only going one way. Due south, that's the way I'm going. Due south.
Body converts it into vitamin A. It's the orange stuff. Have you ever ridden in one of these things?
Sid says it's a waste of money.
Sid's not paying. Excuse me? May I? I've had some experience.
Go ahead, but she only moves for me.
Really? There. Come on up. Diefenbaker?
It's a wolf, huh?
Yes, his name is Diefenbaker.
Looks pretty sick.
Oh, it's just a plea for sympathy, I assure you. So it's just you and your brother, then?
No, we've got family. They've got a big ranch with lots of horses. We're just, hanging out, making a few... You heard the Mountie. The guy's trying to kill me.
Yeah, since when has a pig ever been straight with us?
Don't we have enough saved up already? Can't we just jet?
No, we need more.
We always need more.
Look, we're going, okay? Don't I always do what I say? You want to go back to the foster home? I'm taking care of you.
Yeah.
Andy? Andy! Meet me back at Celia's, you hear me?
Listen, Buster, if you eat all your carrots, I've got sugar cubes for dessert for you.
It's a very good choice. Plenty of carotene.
What's that?
It's a red or yellow crystalline pigment found in carrots, among other things.
$1 until we can hook up with them again. You ever been to Wyoming?
As a matter of fact, I have. I arrested a man in Wyoming.
Well, then you know where we're going. I'm gonna have my own horse when I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ride it every day. That's why Sid's got us working so hard. He's just trying to get us there.
Well, I imagine you'll be leaving quite soon.
Yeah. Pretty soon, I guess.
When, a week, a month?
I don't know.
It's a big trip. You must have been planning it for a long time. You must talk about it a lot.
Yeah, we talk about it. Well, I talk about it.
How long?
What?
How long have you been planning the trip?
A few months, maybe. More like a year, actually.
Ah.
Look, we're going, okay? Sid always does what he says, always. Just that we gotta go together like we promised.
Okay. Here. You want to try this? Just hold it nice and loose. There you go. That's it.
Personally, I prefer Myrtle Beach to Martha's Vineyards. You?
Tell me, is that blouse from the Gap?
So, what do you want?
Excuse me?
Well, Sid says that people only do stuff for you when they want something, so what is it?
Well, you know, the world's a big place. Sid's only seen a little part of it.
Do you think that guy's gonna come after me again?
I think that's very likely.
He kept saying something about a book or something.
Is that what you stole from him?
He didn't say anything about stealing anything.
No, that's right, you didn't. You want to go around again?
Well, it's kind of raining.
Oh, yeah. I'll help you down. The killer has a very specific tattoo on the side of his neck.
She says she pickpocketed something from him the night of the murder.
Yes, sir.
She says she took some kind of device. I think they call it an electronic organizer.
The book. Sonny's address book.
Perhaps. There's something more, Ray.